Hey, I decided just to come on here and go live because y'all not gonna like what I have to say. Let me just say this. Let's share this video. And Tiffany Henyard is absolutely right. I was watching a lot of people lives, and you guys, I was going to go live here, but it's a lot of weird stuff going on in Dolton, and we don't play that. We stay out the way, okay? Um, so Tiffany mentioned voter suppression, and I would be sorry, guys. Hold on. I think I got it wrong. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Okay, guys. I'm gonna tell you why Tiffany Henyard is absolutely right about voter suppression. Yes, this is Burgundy Blue for the first time telling you where I say Tiffany Henyard is absolutely right about voter suppression because the way I can back this up is we covered this in my channel. Hey, Cynthia. Good morning. We covered this on my channel. If you guys recall, I told you during the presidential primary, but nobody want to listen to Berg. Berg is the Antichrist. I told y'all, if you guys remember, put a one in the chat. I said, hey, when I went to vote for the president, Burger Vandenberg was closed and I had to go to Diekman. And at that time, they had people, hey, Choose, hey, Mashia, hello. So, Choose, you remember that? And at that time, they had signs everywhere that said Burger Vandenberg is closed, go to Diekman. This time, it's none of that. It's not. And I could vouch for Tiffany on that part. And let me tell you why this is a problem. This is a problem because Tiffany, this is her biggest area. So the west side, I'm saying the west side, but Lincoln is Jason's primary polling place and it's not closed down. Tiffany's primary polling place is Diekman. I'm so sorry. Burger Vandenberg. Okay? That's where she votes and that's where a lot of her constituents know where she is. Today I've been having calls all day. Berg, where do we vote? Burger Vandenberg is closed. I told y'all on this live. Oh, go ahead. Enjoy Trina Wyoming gal. I'm sure she got some informative information. I'm just talking about um what's happening out here. So Burger Vandenberg is one of the largest polling places in Dolton, period. It's a big area. Okay. We're now combined with Diekman. If you recall, I told you the story how I went to Diekman and Brother Moore was outside and um and the inside, what's the young man with the great voice with the gray hair? Can't think of his name. Dan Lee was in the inside, right? And it was a mess because all our polling places were combined. When I told y'all that, everybody said, "Oh, Berg's a liar. Burger is not getting renovated. It's not." It was a whole thing. Now I know why. Today is no signs out there, but Tiffany is her fault as well. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why. Tiffany should have one person sitting there parked in a car to tell people and Jason House that voting area. A lot of people in my neighborhood they're voting for Jason. They have the Jason House signs outside, so they were the ones. Actually, true story. The one that was looking had a Jason House sign. Hey, Berg, where do I go to vote? I had to tell him. I didn't know where to go vote. So, but yes, Tiffany does have a big area over here. Okay, let's go to when she's outside of Burger Vandenberg, where she casts her vote usually. But the school is being remodeled. This is a challenge. This is a challenge. People know to go to Burger Vandenberg. They've been going there for years. This is what people know.
In. Come on in. Got some news you can use. Come on in. All right. So,
We used to have precinct captains, but Riley Rogers stopped all of that. So we don't have precinct captains anymore.
Come on in. Got some news you can use. Come on in. All right. So, yeah. I had to pull up. You know how we do pull up my still missing. I pulled up just to show you guys that voter suppression is real. I am here at the biggest site that's in Dolton, and that's Burgundy School. This is normally where all the major polls are located. Today, unfortunately, they did not. Repeat, they did not put anything on the building to tell you where to go to vote. So I had to come and see for myself. So let's go. Let's go check the dope. Let's go see if they got any signage up. This morning they put a big sign right here to say go to Deacon School to vote. So
And that's what happened when we voted for the president of the United States. It was a sign over there saying "Go to Deacon School." It was a big sign.
vote. And I want your vote to count. I want to say go to Beekman School to vote. So I'm telling you, as your mayor, because I want you to vote, and I want your vote to count. I want your voice to be heard. But this is how they do things when they trying to not let your base come out. Because you know I got a big base, y'all, and my main base comes to this school, Burgundy. So I'm here to let all my supporters, all my voters know to go to Beekman School today. You have until 7 p.m. to get out and vote for your super mayor by punching one. But let's go to the door, just so you can see. So here, of course, it's under construction. They're doing work. Y'all gonna have new school real soon, Burgundy, but nothing on the door. And then you see the door lock. Nothing on the door. We're on this side. Nothing on the door. That they doing their work. Got their permit. Y'all can see that. They're doing work in there. They almost done. So I just want to show you. You can't go in there. But as you can see, on the building right here, nothing's up here. On the wall like as it should be. So when you pull up, you will know. Hey, I want to vote today, but they told me where to go. And this is what I mean about how things are messed up. And yeah, I'm talking about Napoleon. He's your committeeman. He's in charge of things like this. And as you can see, this is what I mean when they don't want you to know and don't want you to vote. When they want to suppress the votes, this is what they do. They shut down sites and they don't educate you on where to go vote so that you can make sure your vote counts. Because we keep saying and telling the residents your vote matters, your vote count. But obviously they don't want it to count today, do they? They don't want it to count. So this right here, as you can see, we're going to other side. The only reason I'm walking and talking and showing you this, I want you to see Charles live when I pull up and see. Because normally I just do a live and tell you, hey guys, we here to vote. There's somebody coming to vote. Hey, nope, you can't go here. You gotta go to Deacon. You know Deacon's behind the bowling now. Deacon school? Yeah, do you know what that school is?
That's not a plant. That's somebody in the area.
Yep, so Tiffany, don't you know, Tiffany, well, make your bowling now. Deacon school right there. You do your address for your GPS? Oh, you got it? Okay. Okay, yeah, we gotta make sure you get out and vote. I'm sorry, but they should have put a sign up to tell y'all. I know, yeah, a lot of people don't know, but you can prove my point. That's all that I told them they should tell the residents. Yeah, but they're gonna tell you what site to go so you can vote. Yeah, so they didn't mail you nothing, nothing. Okay.
So obviously
But
he voted for Jason House. So she's still telling him where to go. So say what does this mean? Allegedly, a young lady was sent to vote for Tiffany. Sent where? A trustee engaged her about what the trustees could do, and the girl replied, "They just told me to vote for Tiffany." That doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. So was this a girl under 18? Was this a registered voter? What I don't understand what you're saying. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful. Not trying to be. What do you mean? If you were sent to, who sends someone to vote for? What you mean? Sent to vote for Tiffany? Do you mean at this polling place? Also, reportedly, Kiana saw Tiffany hairdresser, who lives in another city, drive up to vote. Okay, then check the voters record. Like please don't drink the Kool-Aid. We heard people been pushed. We heard that, like Tiffany doing all this stuff But y'all see her right here by herself with Kamal probably, but by herself going voter to voter. And then you got a gang of people. Everybody saw. It's a lot of people that say they homeless now and they're voting for Jason House. Do Tiffany report on that? They're registered and homeless in Dolton, and then they voting for Jason House. Nobody reports on that though. And I heard half the trustees live in another city too. Just saying. Like, don't Vivian live? Vivian told us out her mouth she live in Midlothian, and she's still gonna vote for Dolton. Didn't y'all hear that on her live? Didn't Vivian tell us that? She said, I live in Midlothian and I'm still voting. She said that. And then the other person went off and said, well, that's voters fraud. And we're going, when he was mad at her. Anybody talking about that? And no, please also say, keep saying it. Oh no, you're not ganging up. I'm just saying, please say it. But I'm just like, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's why they all need to go. All of them need to go.
Yo, Mayor. Thank you. Till 7 o'clock, you go up to Dickman School and vote now. Now make sure you punch one for your mayor. Thank you. All right, so we back at this door. I'm not pulling on no more doors. No more locked doors. I'm not. So right here is nothing on the door, as you can see.
And that's the door we usually enter.
I'm trying to show y'all what it is. I keep trying to show y'all and teach y'all, but I don't know. Hold on, sorry. Get up there.
Oh, that's Kamal getting the hair out her face. I think. I don't know who that is. No, it's no baseball cap. Don't think that's Kamal.
It's nothing on the door for you to vote, but I just wanted to show you guys. You just saw somebody pull up. Are we out here doing this live? And he did.
And a lot of people in the area said, and there was a lot of people that support Jason. They just didn't know where to vote.
Dickman Elementary is right up the street. It's down the street from the bowling alley in the village of Dolton. No, I don't know the address by how you can Google it. But
yeah, we appreciate all that. You didn't do nothing wrong, so I'm just like pointing it out. It's people directly saying they live somewhere else, and then they like, I'm still voting. That's on record.
On the committeeman's part, and that's what I mean. People got positions. I try to tell y'all how they utilize these positions. Now you get to see through my lens on what really be going on. But share the video. Let people know. Go vote at Dickman Court. At Dickman Court. What's the address? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. The address is 15121 Dorchester. 15121 Dorchester in the village of Dolton. You can go there and vote now until 7 p.m. Okay.
And people was making fun of that. I didn't know. I mean, I've been here 40 years. I don't know Dickman address, but I can imagine being the mayor. And also, I just know Dickman is on Dorchester by the bowling alley. That's it. But I'm not the mayor. But being over the municipalities, election day, she's allowed to have that grace.
Normally vote at Burgundy School. It is closed. And no, they don't have a site up here to tell you where to go, but I'm telling you, you're mayor. Punch one when you get up in that building at Dickman School. And make sure you vote, okay? Thank you so much. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying about voter suppression. I know a lot of people are laughing that don't live here, but it's a lot of elders running around here saying, where did I go? Everybody told us to vote, but they don't watch the board meetings. A lot of people around here, when I talk to them, I'm like, you saw what happened, right? They be like, I don't watch the board meetings. I don't know. A lot of people don't know. They see what the news tell them, and that's it. Or some of them don't even, do y'all know people that don't watch the news because they think it's depression? I know people like that. So let's go to what's going on with today. And I told y'all I saw the sheriffs out there. Remember I did my ride along, and I told y'all, I said, I pulled up, I saw the sheriffs, and then I told my friend, but the weird thing is I saw a sheriff's bus. And they were like, why would you see a sheriff's bus? I said, and they thought I was crazy. So this is me earlier today, about 2:00. I saw Dane Planko. He was out there with, I'm going to put my full video up. He was out there with Stephanie Wiedemann. And they were off in the cut. And I was like, okay. So I saw what was happening. I said, okay, these are the sheriffs. If y'all look, these are the sheriffs. And then on the side, it was a sheriff's bus. And I was like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. And then more sheriffs were driving in. But I didn't know why. Let's look at the video. It was really weird. So now we put the whole, because you know your girl, y'all can't count on me. If you don't have to hit the like button, but you can count on me to do one thing when I see the police, the sheriffs, the black unmarked cars, a fight, a tussle, a voice being raised. This your girl Burgundy. I'm up out of there. Okay. So let's go to Deekman's Clothes. Hey, TC Caroline. Yep, that's the bowling alley. Oh, sorry, guys. Hold on. Hey, Big Ob, I told you so. Hey, Big Ob. Let me tell y'all, when I said, hold on, do you know what I did? I'm not ashamed. Don't trust me to boil an egg. It would be horrible. I was gonna make a chef salad and I started boiling the egg, and then I heard, don't blame me. Don't ever ask me to boil an egg, y'all. Okay, because I will walk around. Okay, let's go to Big Ob. I told you so. Appreciate you, bro. Okay, let's go to the Fox News article. Big Ob, are you ready for 7 o'clock? You told us so. Big Ob not even going to watch because he already told us so.
Including Dolton and battle Mayor Tiffany primary election today, including Dolton and battle Mayor Tiffany Henyard facing a challenge. Are voters ready for a change?
Dane Pleco is live with a closer look at the race. Dane?
Yeah, we're at the Deekman Elementary School here in Dolton, which today is doubling as a polling place. And as a matter of fact, Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard herself voted here just about a half hour ago. Now, we've been talking to some of the Dolton residents coming and going today to vote, most of whom, in fact, all of whom told us they're ready for a change.
I think it's over.
Hold on, let me pause. Hey, Big Goldie. And I'm just a YouTuber that happened to be living here for no reason at all, right? The school is being remodeled where our voters registration card tells us to go. And if you're 80 years old, you're probably not looking at the website. So it would be courteous for the state to put, or the county, Monica Gordon, the clerk, Napoleon Harris, the senator, or Tiffany and Jason having their people at that poll just to stand there to tell people where to go because the school is being remodeled. Because some of these people lived here for 30 years and they've always went there to vote. And yes, that's what their voters registration card says.
Got to do something good.
Tiffany Henyard facing a challenge. Are voters ready for a change?
Dane Pleco is live with a closer look at the race. Dane?
Yeah, we're at the Deekman Elementary School here in Dolton, which today is doubling as a polling place. And as a matter of fact, Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard herself voted here just about a half hour ago. Now, we've been talking to some of the Dolton residents coming and going today to vote, most of whom, in fact, all of whom told us they're ready for a change.
I think it's over. Got to do something good with.
Let me pause again. This is not voter suppression if other places are open to vote. She's saying that something should be out there to tell people where they can vote. Everyone has the right to vote. And people that live in this demographic, they're still Team Jason House. So this is not about who's. Hold on, before you guys get so sensitive and talking about clean house and all that stuff, this is not about Tiffany or Jason. This is about people not knowing where to go to vote. Put a sign out there and say this location is closed, because they did that for the president. When it was time for us to vote for Biden, for Kamala, or what's his name? That's the president. What's his name? That's the president. When they told us to vote for Kamala or Trump, it was a sign out there saying this site closed. If you're in this district, go here. Now, I can't go to Lincoln and vote because that's not my precinct. I can't go over to Thornridge and vote. That's not my precinct. I can't go to Lester Long Fieldhouse. I have to go within my precinct. My precinct where I vote is right over there at Diekman now, but usually it's Burger-Vandenberg. So I'm saying that it should have been something there for Jason and Tiffany to tell people where to vote. Did Tiffany have a lot of votes in that area? Probably, because that's her area she hails from. But that's all I'm saying. It should have been something. This is again, thanks for confirming to the Department of Justice, this is the problem. Everybody wants to just be, I'm team this and I'm team that. What about the people that are 60, 70, 80 that's not online watching Burgundy Blue, not online? And let me say this. It didn't matter if you, put a 1 in the chat, if y'all heard me say, I got online and said, hey, you guys, just so you know, Burger-Vandenberg is closed, so I had to go to Diekman. And they said I was a liar. I never voted. And Burger-Vandenberg wasn't being remodeled. They said that live, and y'all believed it. You see the construction over there. So, yes, people in the neighborhood need to know that that school is closed. That's it. That's all. We don't have to be here and say, this is a problem. People need to know where to go. That's all I'm saying. And I did a ride along. Please check out my last video. It's a ride along. You see in that district, I passed by Burger-Vandenberg. You're going to see a big old Jason house sign. Huge. People like him in that area. Maybe they told everybody individually, but it's a lot of elders here in Dolton. We have a huge senior community. They went up there and said, oh, it's closed, and went home. That's it. Please try to just have an open mind about that. That's all I'm saying. Well, Anna, if you feel like that sounds like uneducated voters, polling locations change. It's up to the voter to educate themselves on where to vote prior to. Okay, all right. Anna for president. Anna for president. All I'm saying is I think that everybody, it should have been a sign out there. That's it. Just a sign. It could have been a sign to say, like, it would have been really cute if it would have been a sign out there to say, go to 151 and press 1 for Jason House, because that's the address for Diekman, right? Like 150 something. And they would have remembered it. Or 2 blocks over, push number. Oh, I'm sorry. 151, vote for Tiffany. 1. And then 2 blocks over, number 2. Because Diekman's on Dorchester. Burger's on Avalon. So yeah, 2 Avalon, Kenwood, then Dorchester. So you got about 4 blocks. That wouldn't rhyme. But just something out there to tell the people to come out that way. I don't know why someone would be angry about that. Okay. If the door, they were doing construction and the construction workers were going in and out. Y'all are insane. She knew that, yes, she did know it was construction going on there, Anna. And that's why she told the people, it's construction, go to Diekman. Oh, child. We lost as a people.
How you get if you just...
Side note, I really like her hair. Her hair's so pretty.
Throw it away.
Previous mayor, she ran it.
I thought, is this Kamal in disguise? Y'all, is this is this Kamal in disguise? Did he take the baseball hat? Don't he look like Kamal?
To some challenges. She started out really strong and, had a lot of support. But now the way the village is going, it's just time for a new direction.
Higher than a normal, usually, but yeah.
These minutes.
I'm not gonna lie, Diekman is next to be remodeled. A lot of these schools haven't been remodeled since like the 60s. Diekman should be next. They did a little remodeling, but they need a little just a little more. They did some good windows and stuff.
Municipal elections are generally lightly attended, but we're told turnout has been very heavy here in Dolton, which has become the center of national attention because of its controversial and flamboyant mayor, Tiffany Henyard, who's also the subject of an ongoing federal investigation into spending, hiring, and contracts. An investigation by former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot found the App Village millions of dollars in the red, with hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit card expenditures that just could not be explained. Henyard was actually voted out of office a couple years ago in a recall election.
Y'all remember when Berg said, I saw the sheriffs? I didn't see this many sheriffs. Look at all of them. It's a room full of sheriffs.
But those results were
overturned
in court. Now, over the last few months, the village government has descended into chaos, with meetings being canceled or disrupted and little or no legislation getting approved. Henyard is being challenged by Dolton trustee Jason House, who told us a short time ago he's optimistic about becoming Dolton's next mayor. What are you seeing on the ground today?
Jason looks good with that mock neck. That's his jam. A mock neck is his that's a brand new suit. He went and bought a suit for today. And I could look at where he got the suit from. I could tell, I know that this suit is called Rossi, Rossi, and his turtleneck is called Pronti.
We're seeing a good turnout of residents. People's voices will be heard at a higher level than it was before, and a lot of support. So we expect the victory tonight.
I think that people didn't give me a chance. I think that I was blindsided from the go. I came in 2021. When I came in 2021, I was faced with a recall. So every year it was something else. Then they took me off the bank account. And then the next year was something else. So you never gave me the opportunity to continue to govern. And I want the opportunity to govern my town.
Now, Henyard is also claiming that there was election suppression here in Dolton, although she didn't specify exactly how. I also asked her what she plans to do if she doesn't win tonight, and her answer was very interesting. I'll have more about that at 5 o'clock. Polls here close at 7 o'clock this evening. Live in Dolton, Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.
Thank you, Dane. Calumet City is facing its own contested race for mayor and city council.
Wait a minute. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen to Calumet City, but Riverdale, I can't wait to see if Mayor Cheeks is going to be the mayor still, because remember, he's an indicted mayor. So just like people are watching Dolton, I understand, but Riverdale, let's see if Mike, what's his name? Michael Earhart, if he wins the taste of the homeless, I wonder if people are going out there voting.
All 7 aldermen, the city treasurer, and the city clerk face opponents. Mayor Thaddeus Jones is also being challenged by James Patton, alderman in the 6th Ward. Jones was elected mayor in 2021. In Cicero, town president Larry Dominic is being challenged by Esteban Rodriguez, an executive director of a youth-focused nonprofit. Dominic has been on the job 20 years. There's also a primary in Aurora, the state's 2nd largest city.
This is a big, big election. People, I don't know why no one in Aurora has so much money, so much property, so much real estate, malls, car. Like, you know how you can go to a city and they got the Land Rover, Range Rover, Camry, every Mercedes and BMW, they got every car lot you could think of. This is a big area right here.
5 people are seeking spots on the April ballot, including incumbent Mayor Richard Irvin. He is being challenged by Alderman at Large John Leish, Alderman Ted Mesiacos, former Alderman Judd Lofchi, and Karina Garcia. Irvin has been in office since 2017. The 2 candidates with the most votes tonight will advance to the April 1st consolidated election.
And you know what? I bet you their politics is crazy. Aurora and Cicero, where Betty Maltese came from. If you guys don't know who Betty Maltese is, if you guys are people that follow the Tiffany Henyard, like if you're like, oh, if y'all ever hear Tiffany going to jail, think Betty Maltese was Tiffany Henyard years ago. She was the mayor, and she had a young daughter. And she got caught up in some mess. So if y'all are one of those people that like to be like, oh, I know for sure she's going to jail. This Cicero mayor fight is crazy. and nobody's following. I wonder if Long Island Audit is here because he sued Berwyn a couple of times and Berwyn has an issue. They have a big mayor primary. And I just noticed how people don't even follow these other cities that really mean way more to Dolton. But let's go. But let's see. Let me show you Betty Maltese. This was back in the day. So
mob boss Michael Spano Sr., Maltese was Cicero president, and she and 6 others, including alleged Cicero mob boss Michael Spano Sr., were convicted of stealing $12 million from the town health fund.
We have sent a message to people from other towns that they're going to run a town corruptly. They'll be prepared to pay the price in real jail time.
U.S. Attorney Patrick Fitzgerald's office got what they wanted in the 8-year prison term for Betty Lauren Maltese, but they might have gotten a stiffer sentence if they'd asked for it because of Maltese's great abuse of the public trust. Maltese was Cicero president, and she and 6 others, including alleged Cicero mob boss Michael Spano Sr., were convicted of stealing $12 million from the town health fund. The scam lasted 5 years, and while they were stealing the money, Cicero city workers got collection notices for unpaid medical bills. Judge John Grady said Maltese engaged in a wholesale violation of the naive faith of the entire town of Cicero. Judge Grady said she was the unchallenged boss of Cicero. She could have stopped the pillaging of the treasury anytime, but instead she presided over a culture of corruption. There were 200 people in the courtroom for the sentencing, political enemies who jeered and supporters who cheered for Maltese.
Not the goodbye song, y'all. What?
200 people in the courtroom for the sentencing, political enemies who jeered and supporters who cheered for Maltese.
Jury has spoken about about forfeiture. We want those monies to go to where they belong.
Judge Grady rejected Maltese's plea for leniency so she could care for her 5-year-old adopted daughter. Maltese is to report to prison April 1st and must serve at least 85% of her sentence. Dick Kay, NBC5 News.
So just so y'all know, Cicero is a big, big watch. I'm going to be watching just Calumet City and Riverdale mainly because I just want to know, will Riverdale re-elect an indicted mayor? That's going to be interesting to see. And it's really, really sad that the politics have to get so nasty because no matter what, we still got to be neighbors. You know what I mean? Like the people that's here in Dolton, they don't have to be our neighbors. You know, I mean, the people that's here on YouTube, they don't have to be our neighbors. We have to be somebody's neighbor. So shout out to, I want to say something about Dolton politics right quick. So a friend of mine just sent me that somebody posted something in Dolton politics and they posted, I just went live saying Tiffany Henyard is right about voter suppression, right? So you guys go over to Dolton politics if you're a friend over there. So if I'm posting something about Tiffany is right, isn't Dolton politics supposed to be about politics? Why is it such a always hate thing? So then they go on to say, so someone says, stop giving Burgundy Blue views. I'm starting to wonder if you're a Henyard supporter. And then the person that posted that said, you know, I'm obviously not a Henyard supporter. And additionally, Burgundy Blue Commentary channel is demonetized by YouTube. Who told y'all that? Can somebody send me a super chat? Somebody send me a $1 super chat right quick. My channel and BB's channel is demonetized by YouTube because I think this person is still in here. Can someone send me a 50-cent super chat right quick just to see? Or can I send myself one? Let me see if I could send myself a super chat right quick. Let me see. I think I can if I go to my iPad. So it says that My channel is demonetized, and it's going on. See, this is how you get sued. And I said this plain. Thank you, Choose. Thank you. Okay, so does that mean I'm demonetized? And y'all didn't have. Thank you, Scott. Tested 1, 2, 3. Thank you, TC Caroline. Now, am I demonetized, you guys? This is how you get sued. Which brings me to, I want to talk about how all this Tiffany hate started, and I want to go to a good, beautiful human being I know, Shay from Late Night Crew. He had a live yesterday, and he's not talking about Tiffany but I have to always give him his flowers. Do you know why? He came to Dolton. Now, people came to Dolton. It was some people that said they came to Dolton, and they got scared when they got here. Shay, he came to Dolton. Shay came to Dolton, and you know what he said? He was riding around. I'm like, Shay, you riding around by yourself? You riding around by yourself? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, but you're not from Dolton. He's like, I got it. He ran from downtown Chicago, everywhere. Thank you, Cynthia. It's such a hate group. It's like, so now you're sitting up here saying, you know, now you got to put something now because see, this is how the gang start, because you have to say something because someone said you're a Tiffany supporter in that group, right? That's when you say you're a Tiffany supporter. Now, if you say you're a Tiffany supporter, you're automatically hated. So he had to double down and say, oh, he or she. You know, I'm obviously not a Henyard supporter. And additionally, BB's channel is demonetized by YouTube. So any views she gets doesn't give her any money. Okay. And thank you for all the super chats. I love you guys. That is, thank you so much. Let's go to Shade last night. So I want to talk about Shade, something I saw with my own eyes. Me and my friends decided to go up there. I was so against. Thank you, Chavis. Thank you. And I just wanted to test. I was trying to test myself. Y'all don't have to send me anything else. Thank you so much. I just wanted to test to see if I was demonetized. That's all I wanted to see. Thank you, Cindy. Like I just wanted to see if I was demonetized. Ooh, Fat Mac. I didn't even think about that. What is the Chicago outfit? Ooh, I'm about to look in that. And you know, I would have joined because I loved outfits. They would have got Fat Mac, they would have got me just on the clothes. But I just want to get to so if you live here and you're a Tiffany supporter, it's a problem. I think it's only a couple of things I disagree with Tiffany with, and I'm proud to tell y'all what it is. But I don't see her being as nasty as the trustees unless she's hiding it really, really well. We catch the trustees on camera more. So my stance on the whole thing is everybody needs to go. We need to start over. Because even if Tiffany's reelected, if she gets the same board, we're going to have 4 more years of hell. Period. If Jason's elected and he gets Tiffany trustees, we're in 4 years of hell. Clerk Key ain't gave us minutes. Now I'll tell you who I for sure like is Tanika Hughes. Now that I can stand by. I like her. I just like her. That's what I could tell you. Clerk Keys ain't gave us y'all got me saying Keys. Key ain't gave us minutes in 4 years, and we're not holding her to oath at all. Y'all can open a Dolton trustees page. Clerk Key could have gave. It's no way that Clerk Wells is able to get all the minutes up and Clerk Key couldn't. Tiffany's in charge of she's the supervisor of the township and she's a mayor. I'm sorry, it's weird. Thank you. Thanks for confirming to the Department of Justice. This is the problem. And now I want to just bring it up. I want to see if I can. Let me see if I can bring it up because I don't want y'all to think I'm lying. Now, unless y'all went to Dolton politics already. But it's so weird. Like, what if I have an opinion, AR? What's wrong with me having an opinion? Why do you want me to be attacked in Dolton politics? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with me having an opinion to say, yes, do I think it's wrong that this is what I'm saying clearly. Do I think it's wrong that a regular polling place that's been the polling place since the 80s, the school has been the regular polling place for general, local, For them to have a simple sign that say closed to just tape, just a piece of paper written in crayon, polling place closed, go to Diekman. Now, what's wrong with me saying that? Y'all saying the vote? It's some elders. It's all type of things going on. What's wrong with that? Can y'all tell me what's wrong with saying, what's wrong with a little sign that say go left to vote? This place is under construction. Does that mean I have to be attacked in Dolton politics now because you mad because I said, yeah, I agree with that? I do. I do agree with that. Thank you, Latrice. Thank you, Chavin. I got some clothes. I got some. Thank you, T. Marie. I'm serious. T. Marie, do you see something wrong with this? Chavis, Latrice, I'm literally saying, I think she's right. Why is no signs? This is the biggest, one of the biggest polling places. The other place is on the other side of town. But this is one of the, it holds about 3 precincts in it. So when you go in Diekman, it's overcrowded. It's overcrowded because now their precincts is merged with our precincts. And that's a small, y'all can see it's a small school, right? So what's wrong with saying, hey, ease on down the road and vote for Jason House? You can even put that sign could have been up. I'm just saying the right to vote is being suppressed if they do not tell you where to go. That's what I'm saying. Just let people know. It may be unintentional, but voter suppression could have easily occurred without the signs. Just, it could have been, I think so. And you know why I'm saying this so safe? Because it's a lot of people in this area with Jason House signs in their yard. Now, I'm not saying they didn't say individually, or maybe these are younger people that know, but it's been a lot of people like, man, I went to Burger Vandenberg and I couldn't vote. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. I don't care who. She should have had Quigley standing out there the whole time. I don't know. Hey, Tracy, that's all I'm saying. So why put me on Dolton politics to get me harassed and not even watch my video? We didn't talk about Betty Maltese. We didn't talk about outfits. We didn't talk. This is just the title of my video, and you hurry up and rush over there to Dolton politics. For what? For what? Does that make sense? Is this intimidation? Could this be intimidation? What's the point of that? Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all really should. The way y'all cutting up is crazy. Like, this man, can I say something? I have white and black and brown, every kind of person in here. Do you think this is necessary? Do you think this is necessary? Does he live in Dolton? I think Jason House ran a strong campaign. I really do. Is this necessary? And this is Burgundy just speaking. Is this necessary? And y'all applaud that? Just make Jason House, if y'all want Jason House to be mayor, support Jason House. Like, I don't understand why it got to be so nasty. I think that's where my disconnect with people go. Why does it have to be this nasty? Why we just can't, hey, this a classy guy, we support him and keep on moving? Why it has to be these attacks? That's all I be want to know. Does it have to be this nasty? Now, is that ghetto? If Tiffany was standing out there saying that about Jason's house, is that ghetto? I can agree with that. All eyes on me. It's just weird. Yeah, are you cool with them bringing, like, these are still families. Like, we don't but okay, that's me. That's us over here. I'd be so glad that none of my people, and I'm not saying mine like I'm I'm your mayor. Just we're the blueberries and we don't go harassing people and being mean to people. We don't do that. So let's go to Shay, who I love, who came to Dolton. He came to Dolton and he came to Dolton. He put money in Dolton. Yes, he did. He reached the people of Dolton. And I don't think he'll be upset with me sharing this, but his first stop, because I was trying to connect with him. At first, y'all know me, I don't connect with strangers. I'm like, you still a man, you still a stranger. No, I ain't gonna go. But it was just something about Shay. Shay is a really nice, humble guy. So me and my friends decided to roll and check out Shay. His first stop was, the trustees was on his phone. Y'all know that because Kiana Belcher wore a late night crew. Y'all love to leave that out. Wore a late night crew t-shirt because they thought that Shay was going to dip down and only be like, he uses curse words on his channel. It used to be so fun in these YouTube streets before. I would get up in the morning. I would watch Hannibal is Hungry, see what he dropped. Maybe go over to Shawan Burns, see what numbers she did. Check out Nate the lawyer to see the lawyer stuff. Then I would go to it was one more person. It was somebody else. I think it was those three. And Della Creme Della, and see her playing. I used to say she playing spades with her. She was doing tarot card readings. And then at night, when everything was quiet, we would go to you might see Pink Book lessons, something like that. Then when it got real quiet, after you get to putting your beans on, folding your laundry, late night crew would be on. And that was the comment. All the trustees was over there. Jason House was over there. He was cussing, acting up. It was so funny. And I live here and still didn't take offense. Soon as I get to meet Shay went to Beggars. He texted me, "Hey Berg, where do I go to get pizza?" I said, "Well, if you want to support Dolton, Italian Fiesta, if you want to support, or Beggars Pizza, because I'm thinking Napoleon Harris. He's part of the Clean House. I don't know what I was thinking, but those are our local pizza places. No sit down restaurants, right? He was trying to have a pizza party where we could sit down and eat. He could not find a place to sit down and eat for us. It wasn't a place. Then when he found a place, it was hard to get everybody together, right? Because at that time you couldn't sit in Beggars. They were still closed from after the pandemic, so you couldn't sit in there. So he invited all of us. We could eat for free, drink for free, all on Shay, right? So he decides, you know what? I'm going to feed all of Dolton. He buys, I might have the number wrong, I'm going to say $400 worth of pizza, about 20 pizzas, something like that. And so me and my friends didn't eat because we figuring, hey, we going to eat pizza when we get to the field house. I start seeing all these people walk out with pizza boxes. Brittany Norwood walked past me eating pizza. You could see, I'm going to see if you can see it in the Shay video or my video. She's walking past me eating pizza out the box. The trustee is handing her pizza. She's eating it. They don't have no forks, no plate. She just picked up a slice and started eating it in the middle of Lester Long Field House. So I'm sitting over here like, I thought, so we sitting over here, because we sitting over here mad at Shay, like, oh, he said he was going to feed us. He ain't feed us at all. They walking out with the pizza boxes. We thinking he bought a stack of pizzas. Now, I could vouch. I saw pizzas go in because I saw Shay Park and then I went in after. Okay. So he goes around Dolton, still helping people. I am a witness to this. Helping people, putting money in pockets, speaking to the real people. He pulled up at even at Dr. Scott place, but she was closed. He was reaching out to the real people on the ground, not the same people that's at the podium. The people that was at the podium took his pizzas. Okay. So they took the pizzas. So we're sitting up here and hold on, I gotta address this. Thanks, Serve Say said, I just read that letters were sent out to the voters about the school closure and where to vote last week. I understand that. I do. Let's say when they came to my door and they say, hey, like when SD came to my door, like if he would say, don't forget, you can't vote at Burgundy you have to vote at Diekman. Let's say let's say he would have told me that, right? And it's a week later. Maybe I forgot. It still should be a sign on the school. I'm standing on that. It should be a sign, just a little piece of paper. No voting here. That's all I'm saying. A letter a week ago, something on the website. No. It's a location. When it was time to vote for president, we knew not to go to that location because they had a sign that told us to go to Diekman. And that's all I'm saying. Okay. So we went to, and thank you for that. So I'm not going hard on you. I'm saying it's what's wrong with a little sign? When you go to the nail shop, it tell me who not here to do eyebrows. Why we can't have a sign on the door where we vote? Who took the piece out the box? I think it's on. Let me see. Let's see if we can find it right quick. Let me go to reality check footage first. I feel like he was there. That's where I met everybody. Let's see if we can find it. Ooh, does this feel like a year ago? It's almost. It won't be a year till April. Let's see. I'm gonna look for a live and see. That would be in April. So when I saw that, I'm like, why would they not share the pizzas? And everybody's like, it's just pizza. No, this isn't. This is more than pizza. This is important. This is important. So let me see. I'll have to find it. I'll post it later. Okay. So let me see if it's this one. Is this a little?
Serious crime.
In our community that have not been dealt with, exposed, or stopped.
Right.
Oh, that's Paris.
My
Let's see. Let me see. I'm just gonna try to fast forward. It was like right up in here.
Well, Reality Check TV Chicago. And
I'm just gonna fast forward. This is an outfit. I know this is an outfit. Let's see.
That's right. That's right. That's right. God bless you now.
We love you.
Look at this. We love you. Let's just take a walk down memory lane right quick. Shout out to Late Night Crew. We got 58 minutes. Let's take a walk down memory lane.
I don't know. You're not recording me now, are you?
No.
No, go ahead. Tell them the Park District represents.
The Park District looks out for the trustees, and we are part of the government. We're going to put together one big intergovernmental agreement to get these park districts back in order, to work together as unity. So we appreciate the trustees. We love the trustees. The trustees love the Park District Commission. I'm Cleo Jones, board president. Thank you.
Appreciate it, son.
Appreciate you, brother. Bless you, man.
Now, Reality TV Chicago.
Reality TV Chicago. Check us out.
Now, how did you feel the meeting went?
I think the meeting went good, and I'm really confident in Lori Lightfoot that she's going to do a great investigation, and she's going to bring down Tahoe Tiffany. I hope so, and all the others. Stan the Man, Mr. Sugar.
I'm mad at my pants, y'all. I gotta lose some weight. Let's see.
There you go. Musty Holmes. Got to go. Got to get out of here. Crazy Lacey, got to go. Got to get out of here. All right. This DJ Rico, Reality Check TV Chicago. We out of here. There we go. That's my song. Come on now. She got fellowship in here. Fellowship. Come on. This means war.
This means war.
I'm looking for pizza box.
When I DJ for churches, they go crazy when I play that song.
Boy, who likes you over here?
That's me and 13 talking. Yes. Can we see a pizza? Can I see a pizza box over here? Oh.
Hey, man. Hey, how did you Yeah.
I'm gonna find another video, y'all, because we're gonna move on because I want to do another. Oh my God. Yeah, Shay. Okay, so what happened was Shay ended up covering Dolton, and he decided he felt bad for us, and we now the streets mess with Shay. Okay, let me tell y'all that when he say that Dolton people mess with him, he's for real. The streets mess with Shay. The real people you don't see at the podiums. They saw how the people treated him. Everybody, he was the only, again, I have to give him his flowers. Nobody else will. I'm going to say this, and this is not because I'm kissing Shay, but Shay was the first one to come to Dolton, the first YouTuber to commit to coming to Dolton and came to Dolton. He also was the first YouTuber to give back to Dolton, and he also to come in here and give back. And he went to Thornton Township meeting. He went to the Dolton meeting, and he was the first YouTuber and the only YouTuber that a trustee bought a shirt from him and wore it on the dang on dais. So this is before people started getting, all of these people. And he was the first YouTuber to bring up Cara Wilson, which brought the big YouTubers out to talk about Cara Wilson and her loss. So you have to, the history is there. That's why I love history, because the history is there. So Shay, he comes to Dolton. And he takes a look. And that's all I can say about that. He came to Dolton and he took a look. And he was like, I've seen all I had to see. That's my favorite TikTok. I've seen what I've needed to see. And then they got mad. But he was the first one to do it. Okay, let's see if it's right here. If you can see the pizzas. Let me see. So if you ever want to look and show him love, this is 4 music Tuesday. 25,000 views. 25,000 views. I just want to see the end of what is he doing?
Kiara. That's a Kiara. He's great.
There's two sides.
And about Shay. Let's look what they saying about you.
Look, you got to keep your boy on.
I told Sam you don't have this on the warrant list.
Oh, it's on there. Oh, I want to wear my coat, but it was too hot. So yes. I want to wear my crochet jacket.
Yeah.
But it was too warm.
I know. I wanted to fun. See, but Trustee Belcher, she's not on the clock, so I can comment now. Trustee Belcher is marvelously stunning. I'm telling you, all the ladies look better in person. Every last one of them. I can't comment on Mayor Henyard. She was not present.
But he ain't hit.
Yes, I would. Yes.
I'm hungry now, probably. Yeah, watch him. Just watch him. So basically, because I got to get off of here because now my bell is ringing. So I got to get off of here. I'll be back after 7 with the poll. I wanted to show y'all the video that Shay did last night, but I think it would be really cool and really historical to go back and watch Shay's video from when he visited YouTube, how everybody loved him and everything like that. Now, when it got down to he had questions, he did a Berg. He said, hey, he didn't even know me. He did a Berg. Well, he did a man's Berg. He was like, yo, but what about all hell broke loose? Okay. So y'all check out Late Night Crew. I support him 100%. And you guys, I got to get out of here because my bell is ringing because we're going to go to see. I might be live. I'm going to be safe, but we're going to a local area to watch the results. If not, I'll be back. We're going to see what's happening. So it's just a local church and they go and they look at the election results. Don't start, Choose. What are you doing in here? Y'all have a wonderful day and I'll be back. I just want to see, and thank you for all the super chats and the love. I'll be back. You guys take care of yourself and each other. Pray for everybody in Dolton. Just every side. These are still people. These are all humans. This is just politics. These are human beings. Everybody. Tiffany's still a human. Jason's still a human. All of these are regular people that got to go on with their lives. Everyone has to be neighbors after this. So be kind to one another. It doesn't make sense. If you want Jason to win and he wins, what kind of negativity would you have afterwards? Stop spreading the negativity. It's okay. Life will go on. If Tiffany loses, life will go on. If Tiffany wins, life will go on. The same with Jason, vice versa. Okay. All right. I love you guys. And this is just a primary, you guys. Be safe. Be safe. Good night. Oh no, we ain't going to have no fun. We're just going to watch the polls because it's an old, I don't mean old by age, but a former trustee, and back in the day, like the late 80s. So he and his wife, they have a church, and so we're going to just see what the polling results are, and that's it. And he's definitely a Jason supporter, and he still invited Burgundy Blue. We all neighbors, you guys. All this outside noise, it got to go. Okay, take care of yourself and each other. See you soon. Bye.